Football, a sport that connects millions across countries, across continents, across the world. A passion that transcends time and space. A love strong enough to elevate us to the highest of highs in euphoric bliss, or leave us plummeting to the depths with devastating heartbreak. Join us as we explore some of the most memorable moments in recent footballing history, along with the impacts they may have had on players, teams, and the beautiful game as a whole. Welcome to the Split Second. What is up, guys, and welcome to episode 2 of the Split Second. For today's segment, I thought we'd look back at an iconic match from one of the most impressive win streaks, or rather undefeated streaks, in modern footballing history. During the 2003-2004 Premier League season, Arsenal were on a quite impressive run domestically. They remained undefeated in the Premier League. However, all of that confidence would sort of be sapped out following an FA Cup exit against Manchester United and then a UEFA Champions League quarter-final exit against Chelsea. All the pressure was now on the Gunners to perform against Liverpool at Highbury. Everybody would have expected them to have lost a bit of their mojo, and going into the match it did kind of look like that. But what awaited the rest of the footballing world was a truly magnificent performance from one of the early 2000s best players. So without any further ado, let's get into it. The Gunners found themselves a goal down within 5 minutes. Following a corner, the ball gets into the box. Steven Gerrard sort of cushion headers it down, and Sami Hyypiä gets himself on the end of it, and the ball is in the back of the net. And already it's looking kind of like Arsenal are already so shaken by those cup exits that, again, they're going to derail their Premier League campaign as well. And it takes them a while, even though the Gunners did push some more. Eventually, in the 31st minute, Thierry Henry gets on the end of a fantastic aerial ball from Robert Pires and just slots the ball past the keeper. His control is just sublime, and yeah, he manages it quite well. But it doesn't take too long before the Gunners find themselves a goal down again. Once again, Gerrard, being crucial in this one, slides the ball through to Michael Owen in the 42nd minute. And Michael Owen finishes just like Michael Owen would have finished. And once again, now the Gunners are 2-1 down. At halftime, Arsene Wenger had to obviously give his team a team talk, and they came out all guns blazing. In the 49th minute, Robert Pires, now finding himself on the end of an aerial ball, slots the ball past the keeper. And then literally seconds later, Thierry Henry again with one of what is probably the best footballing goals ever. Shimmies past multiple defenders, getting into the box. And at that point, Arsenal are now 3-2 ahead at Highbury. It's looking good for the Gunners. And then in the 78th minute, Thierry Henry again, another aerial ball. It looks like on that day, Liverpool just could not deal with aerial balls. And Arsenal knew this, and it just fitted so perfectly into their playing style. Henry getting on the end of it again, and once again slotting it past the keeper, making it look so simple. Again, I think, something that is so underrated when it comes to looking at Thierry Henry is his first touch. Those aerial balls are not easy to control. Usually what happens is you get your foot either under it or against the ball and it bounces away from you. But Henry cushions it so well that the ball lands directly in front of him. And then he just makes it easy for himself to finish. And it ends 4-2 to the Gunners in what is a magical match that encapsulated their entire season for them. In the aftermath of that match, Thierry Henry would go on to score 30 Premier League goals for the Gunners that season, and 39 goals overall in all competitions. What was so phenomenal was that Arsenal continued on that unbeaten run and finished the season without tasting defeat once in the Premier League. That team of Thierry Henry and Patrick Vieira, Robert Pires and Ashley Cole, Freddie Ljungberg and Dennis Bergkamp would go on to be known as the Invincibles, and rightly so. It was a team that was so defensively solid following some fancy acquisitions by Arsene Wenger during the transfer market. But I think what was most special about it was the fact that they didn't lose at all. There were draws and there were wins, and that was it. And up to date, that record has not been matched by any team in any of Europe's top divisions. Not in the Spanish La Liga, not in the German Bundesliga, not in the Italian Serie A. Nobody has come close to doing it. And as soon as it looks like a team is possibly getting to a point where they haven't tasted defeat and they could be the next Invincibles, they start being hyped up. And then eventually they taste defeat. It was an achievement that nobody else has managed to match. And Arsenal did fantastically that season. I think by far the split second for this match is that second goal from Thierry Henry and Arsenal's third goal. That shimmy taking out so many defenders. I think he takes out 3 defenders all on his own. It looks impossible to score. There's so many bodies in front of him, and Henry just finds a way. It was a world-class goal by a world-class striker with some world-class talent. And Henry was just phenomenal in that match. That's it for today's video, guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment down below if this match meant something to you, if it perhaps conjures up some fancy memories for you. Subscribe to the channel, turn on those notification bells. Stay safe out there, and we hope to see you guys again very, very soon. Enjoy.